Hi, this is Taurus Tarot, and I'm Joy, and we are doing a reading for Cancer for the month of May. Okay, so we're doing a reading for Cancer for the month of May. So we're just asking to quiet our logical mind and tune into the energy field that connects us all. That energy field that is of source and simply is source. Okay? And so we're asking, what is the energy for Cancer for the month of May? The energy for Cancer for the month of May. We've got the Page of Cups. Let's see. The energy for Cancer for the month of May. Wow. Yeah, so lots of things coming through. The Page of Cups, of course, pages are about, kind of like moving from youth to more maturity, and then cups are about emotions and love oftentimes, because really it is love that is the higher vibrational emotion that from which, if we can always be coming from a place of love as we move through this temporary life, as we connect with others, as we do our assigned jobs, as we sit and be quiet, if that is always coming from a place of love, then that's the thing that is really going to move us forward as in our oneness. Yeah, those are really the things through which creativity is allowed, through which joy and peace is allowed. It's all coming from the light of love. And yeah, so that's kind of what's coming through for Cancer right now. We have the Page of Cups, and then we have the Four of Coins next to that, and that is just really I just got this feeling that kind of coming from that place of love for you, for Cancer, right? Cancer is really very an emotional, loving person, and I'm just kind of getting the feeling that that's been challenging you lately, that that place where you want to come from, which is a place of love, has been challenging for you recently. It's been a little bit difficult, and I'm seeing the Four of Coins as you wanting to hold on to that almost naive love that allows you to not think so much and rationalize or protect yourself, right? That innocent love. It's been a challenge for you lately to harness that feeling, but it is definitely something that you want to hold on to, because you know that it's who you are, and you know that it's goodness. It feels good for you, but I'm feeling like the fear is kind of stepping in a little bit, and yeah, I mean, this is a time where there is a lot of fear. There's a lot of fear, and it's no longer simply for the fear of becoming ill or someone close to you becoming ill. It has moved into the fear of what is this country going to face next? Is it economic depression? Is it recession? Is it what is it, and what is that going to look like for me? Am I going to have a job? Am I going to if I don't have a job now, am I going to be able to get a job? And am I going to be able to, pay my bills and feed my family? And even if you're not in that situation, even if you are someone who is still working and you're okay right now, you also may be feeling some of that, because it is most definitely part of the energy that is out there, and that is very valid and very prominent right now. And so, even if you don't find yourself in that particular situation, you are feeling it for others, and you are almost feeling even this a little bit of fear to hold on to what you have, to hold on to the money that you do have, and be very careful about who you are going to share it with, and if you are even going to share it with anyone. And so there's this conflict also happening, that on one hand, you want to be in this space of being able to share your love and move freely from this place of love, but at the same time you are a little bit fearful about holding on to your own resources, so that you can maintain a certain level of safety and comfort for yourself and your own family. And that's okay. It's okay to have those feelings, but it's finding the balance between them. Yeah, finding the balance between your real want for being able to share blessings, and your real want for being able to keep yourself and your family safe and fed, and basic needs met. So yeah, those feelings are real. They're real. They're valid. All feelings are valid, but it's also really, this is asking you to acknowledge those both sides of that, and then to somehow bring them into more balance. And that is what will happen. I mean really, this here, right? This is just saying that that's what's going to happen. I mean, you will find balance, and that is really told to us by the Justice card. There. Yes, absolutely, that's balance. He's balanced by the pillars in the back, and he's also balanced by the scales that he's holding. Well, I mean, how, what speaks balance more than that, right? The scales, yeah. And then the two pillars in the background holding up everything. You will find that balance. You'll definitely find that balance. And the Lover's card also is another thing that is really speaking of the balance right now. Yeah, we have the feminine and masculine energies, and there they are. And if you think about it, these are very feminine and masculine energies as well, right? There is this feminine energy of loving and caring and nurturing, and wanting to contribute to the greater good, and wanting to express love and have love and be love for others. But there's also this need to have your basic needs met, to be able to feel safe, that you can provide for your family, that your family's not going to go hungry, that you're the provider, and you are the doer of making sure that those concrete needs are met. Yeah, not just the spiritual, emotional needs, but the concrete needs as well are being met. And that's exactly what is this Lover's card. It's the balancing of these feminine and masculine energies. Yeah. And then the Justice card along with that is really just saying this is going to happen for you, but it is a process. Justice is not immediate, even in pre-corona world. Like justice in the 3D physical reality, it's not always immediate. Sometimes it takes a little while. And if you think about karma, and not that karma is a system of justice, but the playing out of things, the flow, the unfolding of things, it's not always immediate. There's definitely some time involved with it, yeah. And so this resolving, or this, not necessarily resolving, but this balancing of needs and wants, it's coming, it's definitely coming. And these two cards, the energy and the power and the just the robustness of these two cards, right, of this coming to a place of balance, is so much more in the, visually and just feeling wise, is so much more than these. Okay, so when you move out of this energy, this is what's coming for you. Look at all of the color and the stability and the balance and the sun in the background, the yellow joyful sun. These two energies here are so much more powerful, and this is what is in store for you when you move out of this. Okay, and then there's an additional message here, which is really, don't get too stuck in your thoughts. Okay, don't get too stuck in ideas. Don't get too stuck in hype that is being communicated through the media, or getting too stuck in right wing, left wing, the polarization, or the have and the have nots. Don't get too stuck in those ideas of polarity and duality. Okay, work on it now, so that where you do really end up finding yourself is here in this balance that brings joy and peace and stability. This is what you are. This is what you are shooting for. Okay, this is what you are working towards, and it's happening. It's happening right now. This is what you are working towards. It's coming for you. It's there. It's in the works. But don't delay it by getting stuck in thoughts and ideas, and that are only based in logic, or based in and I say that loosely. Of course we want to use logic, right? Logic is important, but sometimes we have to be aware that we cannot only use logic. We have to also consider other things that are just as important. Okay, and so don't get too stuck in one way of thinking, or don't get too stuck in the communication that you are receiving through media, whether it be social media or TV, news, things like that. This is really saying that it's important to go within. Definitely go within, and possibly block out all of the outside messages, and really get in touch with the inside message. And that is really getting in touch with your soul, and what your soul is really saying to you, as opposed to what everything around you might be coming at you. Get in touch with your soul, what you know is true within your soul, to bring about this. Okay, alrighty, Cancer. That is the message for you today, and for the month of May. Yeah, so hang in there. It's there's always, life is a rhythm of up and downs, and possibly you may be finding yourself in that little lower point right now, that dip right now. But I mean, I don't know how else to say it. I mean, this is really a beautiful thing. Is this it's like this dip you're in, right, or maybe in right now, or maybe coming out of right now, or maybe heading to right now. It's relatively mild. But yet what it brings you is just this incredible feeling of happiness, joy, and balance, and vibrance. Okay? Alrighty, Cancer. Take care. Aloha and namaste.